Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Flashes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Penn State's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Kent State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got a lot of running room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gulatowski. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Little touch pass to the receiver. Good, solid tackle. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the move, it's Singleton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it would be very successful.
Give to the back. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 31. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, it's a big blown opportunity by the defense to just kill that drive right there. He had a chance to make that interception in the end zone, but he couldn't come up with it.
Got his man quickly. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
The head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. Stopped after making the catch. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll just keep slinging it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
To the air, it's Gulitowski. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the golden flashings will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. And the returner will be knocked down. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Gulitowski. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Douglas. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on the numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Ulatowski. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. Might as well stick with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession. Touchdown, golden flashes. A great catch and run for 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quarterback checking off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to throw, it's Ulatowski. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. On the run, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. The give to the back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Buying some time. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On 1st down, here comes this offense. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They want that clock to run. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.